Ooh, yum, 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 yum. Let's see. We're going to be making something called a 6-cup pudding. So without no further ado, let's get it. Recipe. It is from a book from 1914. It's a book called, when I get to it, hold on, Cookery for Every Household by Florence B. Jack. First of all, I just want to say I did a little bit of research on Florence B. Jack. There wasn't a lot to be had, I've got to be honest. She was a domestic science tutor at Edinburgh University and was involved in the suffragette movement as far as I can work out. So, power to Florence. To make my well, it's not mine, is it? To make Florence's 6-cup pudding, you need a few things sorted before you start. I greased and lined a rather large pudding basin and made a lid for the top using a square piece of paper. I cut a rather lengthy piece of string and then got a piece of tin foil sorted. Because we're going to be steaming this pudding, okay? It will take about 2 to 3 hours to steam, I do warn you in advance. With that in mind, I have my pan on with a bit of hot water and my steaming tray ready to set off. Now all I need is to get my ingredients together. To do this pudding you need a cup. Any cup will do, as long as you keep to the same cup for each of the measurements that I'm going to give you. If you've got any teacups lying around, they're the best because they will fit into the basin that I'm using, and that's a 2-pound basin. First of all, what you need is 1 cup of flour. I've got plain flour here, that's going into my bowl. Along with 1 cup of dried breadcrumbs. 1 cup of suet. Now I'm using beef suet. If you haven't got beef suet, you could use vegetarian suet. If you haven't got vegetarian suet, at a pinch you could use lard or butter. On top of that, we're going to add 1 cup of sugar. And the sugar doesn't have to be caster sugar, it's just what I've got available. You could use normal granulated sugar for this one, so that's going in as well. Half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda and a pinch of salt going in. Now give it a good mix so they're all combined. You could use normal white breadcrumbs or brown breadcrumbs. It's up to you. Don't use the seeded variety, it won't work. Make a well in the centre of your mixture because we're going to add to that 1 cup of preserve. Now it does state raspberry jam in this recipe. Unfortunately, I've just come back off holiday and we don't have raspberry jam available. So I'm using marmalade because that's the only thing I've got available. You can change it according to whatever you need. Strawberry jam, blackcurrant jam, raspberry jam. The world is your oyster. You crack on. And the last ingredient is 1 cup of warmed through milk. And it has to be warmed through, I stress this because you need it. So that's cooking in there. I'm using semi-skimmed milk, but you can use full fat or skimmed, it's up to you. And give that a really good mix. We want it all without lumps. It will be a frothy mixture because of the bicarbonate of soda. That was so quick. Okay, we're going to put it into a greased bowl, such as this one here. Just pour it in. Can you imagine? It called for raspberry jam, this would be pink. Then take in your greaseproof paper, pop it on the top, and then your tin foil. You need your tin foil. Make a fold in the tin foil for expansion of the dessert. Pop it on top. Oop, and press down. Then take in your string. It's long, it's about as wide as I am, with my arms stretched out. Double it, wrap it round, take it through the loop at the other end. Once you've done that, take it over the top, find your string on the other side, loop it through, take it back, and then tie a knot in the end. pop it into your steamer. So pop it into your steamer, then on top of your water, and then pop a lid on, and then we're going to steam it for 2 to 3 hours, and keep an eye on the water because the water may disappear. You may need to keep topping it up, so be aware of that, and we'll come back at the end of 2 to 3 hours to see how we've got on. So this is my 6-cup pudding, or at least Florence's, we'll say. Florence's 6-cup pudding, look at that. Okay, so I'm serving it with custard because why not? So let's have a look and see what it's like. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, yum, 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 yum. Let's see. Yum. It is heavier than a normal sponge pudding. It's gonna be. It's got suet breadcrumbs in it. It's not got any eggs in it to lighten it up. But it's really nice. It's lovely. And what's more, you don't need a lot of it. It's 5 or 6 in the book that I've got, but really, who needs any more than that? Not me. It's absolutely delicious. And you can change it out. You can change the marmalade out for many things. Lemon curd would be nice. Raspberry jam, strawberry jam. Whatever condiment you really want. Sorry, not condiment. Whatever conserve you really, really want. So, thumbs up from me. Anyway, give it a whirl and let me know how you get on. If you like what I'm doing, hit me up with a thumbs up. Follow me on social media. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it, I'm on it. And if you do make something that I've shown you how to make, give me a picture and I'll pop it up here for you. Anyway, for now, Lisa.